Hello, Francis from North Sounds of the Kronos Enthusiast Workshops Facebook group here. I'll be showing you how to audition and load individual programs in your Kronos from a PCG file. For Kronos owners who've had their Kronos for a while now, it's likely that you've already populated your program banks with your own sounds and may be running out of room. So hopefully this tutorial will help you resolve that. And I've also included a registration link to download a PCG file containing some select programs from the Session Gig Collection sound pack. And I hope you enjoy. We'll see ya.
First thing I'm going to do is go to disk mode. And in disk mode, this is where you load your files through. Now, whenever you go to the internet and download sounds from a third-party developer or from Korg, or even if you save your own sounds, the file that you get is a PCG file. So here's a PCG file. This is the backup file that I've got for my Kronos. Now, you'll know that it's a PCG file because it ends with PCG. And it looks like that. It's got a blue folder with a keyboard in front. And if you open that up, you can see what's inside the PCG file. So you've got set lists, programs, combinations, drum kits, wave sequences, global settings, and drum patterns. Originally, with the earlier Korg workstations, PCG stood for programs, combinations, and global settings, P, C, and G. So you can open these further, and I can open that program folder, and you get more folders. And what you see in the folders are the actual banks of programs within the program folder. So those are all the program banks. So since each PCG can contain all of these, a PCG that you download can potentially wipe your sounds, can wipe everything that you've saved on your Kronos. So before you load any sort of PCG that you've downloaded, make sure that you open it up first and inspect what's in it, and make sure the destination banks or the destination slots of the sounds or data that you're writing into your Kronos are empty before you do that. Or also make sure that you've got a backup PCG file before you do any sort of writing. So now I'm going to go to my USB drive and select NARV Sound Select SGC programs. So this is the folder that you can download based on the links below this video. Okay, so there you go. I've selected that. I'll open that and you'll see these files. So whenever you use an Apple Mac computer, you end up getting these garbage files. And you know they're the garbage files because there's an underscore in front of the file name and they're 4K in size. So either just ignore these or delete these. Now this is the file that you want, NARV Sound Select SGC Programs PCG. So that's the PCG file. If I open that, you get the programs folder, only a programs folder. And you can open that again, and you can see that the bank will load into user DD. Now, if you want to load the entire bank, you can go ahead and just press load from this point. But I don't really recommend that because the whole point of the video is to load individual sounds. So we open that further, and these are the individual sounds contained within that program bank. So what you can do whenever you open a program bank is go through the individual sounds, the individual programs, and play them. So you can actually audition them and see hear what they sound like. As I select the sound, I can actually, whoa. So as I select the sound, I can listen to it first. So say I'm satisfied with what I've heard and I just want to load one sound out of this whole list. Let's say I want to load Deckard's Quest. I just press load. And before I press OK, I find out where it's actually going. So this is the program, Deckard's Quest. And I want that to go to an empty slot. And I don't want to overwrite what it's recommending to overwrite. So I'm going to go to an empty user slot. So as you can see, my Kronos is already almost full. But I'd like to locate an initialized EXI program. And that's how I know that it's empty. Okay. So I press OK. So now Deckard's Quest will now go to UCDD, an init EXI program. And there you go. I've loaded that. Now, what if you want to load more than just one? Well, it's pretty easy. Just press multiple select and select those. Effect. So obviously it takes the effect, the sounds override the effect of the microphone. That's why that happened. Okay, let's load now. And again, I'm going to select an empty destination or an initialized destination. And say I want to put it here. So all these sounds would have been loaded and now occupy that those slots in that bank. So I believe that was user CC. And there they are, 80s funk polystrings to pew. So there you go. So I use that for one of the Bruno Mars sounds. Alrighty. So that's how easy it is to load individual programs into your Kronos.